Greeting friends, Steve here, and this is going to be gonna initially set up a world healing field, do the tarot cards, complete the field. So just initially, you can state these words out loud if you feel like it. I connect to the world healing field for today. You can do this on any day. So this is the World Healing Field for the 15th, and if you end up doing this on the 18th, it just doesn't matter. You're connecting to the World Healing Field, and you might want to state these words. I connect to my deep self. I connect to my higher self. I connect to my highest self. I ground myself to the healing center of the earth. I open myself to the healing power of the One. I choose to release anything that's no longer useful to me now. And if you want support in your healing work, support from the seventh dimensional beings, the Hathors, you can state, I choose to work with the Hathors. Now I'll say these next words. I ask the higher self to take us through the portal of time to the event that would be of the highest good to release and integrate at this time. And I invite all souls to return to the event, to release and integrate the energy of the event for themselves. And I ask that we all be placed in a field of protection while we do this work. And upon arrival at the event, I ask the higher self to assist us to release all the energies of the event gently and easily, fully and completely on all levels through all space and time. So because today is the day of the birth of a friend of mine who we've had just, I think, many incarnations. And so I'm going to ask my guide, Arlen, to pick the card for the day. The card for the day will be a card for Monte. And I guess there's going to be 3 cards. So the first card, so Arlen's going to help me pick the cards. And this is the card for the energies that we have been working with up to now. And the energies that we've been working with have been the 5 of probably cups, but disappointment. 5 of cups. Okay, and then the next one, we're not going to get to see right away. We'll get to see it when, but this is the next energy is the energies we're working with now and the energies that we're going to be moving to. But we're starting off with disappointment. So, and don't be disappointed that you got disappointed. You might have been feeling some disappointment and you're going like, oh yeah, that's what I was feeling. And if you weren't, then this reading isn't going to make you feel disappointed. Or it might. And then you can say, oh, I am disappointed, and then it's the right card for you. Or it might just be, and it might not even be the right card for Monte. We don't know. But let's look at what the 5 of Cups is about. There it is. And the word disappointment is written right on it. And here's what 5s are about. The number 5 is about change, freedom, exploration, tension, growth, adventure, balance, transition. Cups are water signs. They're related to the emotions. They're related to connections, love, intimacy, community, intuition. I love that term, community, intuition, the intuition of the community. And it's associated with the heart. And in the mind calendar, today is the day of the heart. No, today maybe was the day of the, never mind. Oh yeah, it's a yellow human day, and the yellow human, the organ is the heart. Okay, that's how it worked. The key words are grief, loss, loneliness, heartache, internal scrutiny, guilt, emotional adjustments. So we have come through a period of drawing back and contemplation, but now our relationship has fractured, and we find ourselves drowning in grief, overwhelmed by sorrow and sadness. This pain is real and must be recognized as such, with a truthful acknowledgement of what we have endured. Yet we still have people around us that care, that want to extend love and support to us, that will be ready to pick us up when the time comes. This sensation of loss mingling with love is the intense heaviness of the Five of Cups. With the Five of Cups, we receive an invitation to honor our grief and to grapple with regret, heartbreak, or isolation in an authentic way. Waters that we thought were safe and clear actually caused us harm. Waters emotions. A relationship that we leaned on constantly is no longer there. And it feels like we have to rebuild our world without its cornerstone. This is sharp anguish, a mourning for something lost. It can consume us for a time, leaving us gasping for breath and uncertain of what to do next. Getting to this place required risk, vulnerability, and opening ourselves to the possibility of pain. To this end, the Five of Cups can sometimes indicate remorse. We wonder if we've given too much of ourselves. We worry that we should have made different choices. Five explores change and tension, a desire for freedom and disruption that can force us to grapple with uncertainty. That's what we're coming out of, this uncertainty. And this is what we're working with currently. I haven't looked at it yet. But it looks like maybe it's the Nine of Discs or Pentacles. And it has to do with possessions. And the 9 has to do with, the word on the front of the card is gain. So 9s are about observation, personal responsibility, collective growth, expansion, clarity. The 9 of Pentacles is Pentacles are an earth. They're related to the earth as opposed to earth, air, water, fire. So there's 4 suits in the tarot. The Pentacles is the earth suit, which you're wearing. So this has to do with your body, for one thing, because it is an earth suit. You possibly are a being of divine light, living in a physical body made especially for you by your gene donors, possibly out of a passion that they had for each other at the time. And this combination of genetics formed this thing that you're now housed in. The earth is about our resources, our health, finances, senses, nature, our legacy. It's associated with the body. The key words are independence, satisfaction and pride, self-assurance, recognition, stability, gratification. The words are, we have acted with purpose. We've been working so hard, have been careful and devoted. As we look at everything we've achieved, we feel an overwhelming sense of pride in ourselves, recognizing how we have grown and evolved along the way. Yes, we had help from our communities, but in this moment, we celebrate the ways that we have invested in ourselves, that we have worked towards something that lights and comforts us. This rich sense of personal power and individual achievement is the dignity and magic of the Nine of Pentacles. So you can feel good about what you've achieved. And then what this is all going to lead towards is, da-da, the Holy Grail. The Ace of Swords. Look at the golden light coming either out of that sword or into that sword or surrounding that sword. And swords are about the mental realm. And so we're coming into a time of clarity relative to the mind. And the aces mean for 1 year. So if you get an ace, it's a 1. It refers to 1 year you've got this card gifted to you. And so this is the card of what's to come. But we pulled that card, and now we're in the space of what's to come. And the Ace of Swords is a 1, which is about motivation, confidence, independence, vision, and trailblazing. It's an air sign, so it has to do with logic, pragmatism, information, communication, knowledge, and it's associated with the mind. The key words are sharp truth, sudden insight, clarity, awareness, recognition, a new idea or vision. And the words are these. In the process of examination, sometimes we make exciting discoveries. We're looking at something that we've studied in depth, but suddenly our perspective shifts. An unexpected truth piercing through our awareness in a way that we cannot ignore or deny. Our newfound clarity has a ripple effect, inspiring a hunger to re-examine everything, to ponder what we know and what we don't know, to question and pursue and scrutinize. This powerful desire to understand, this recognition of fresh knowledge and shifting viewpoints is the sharp magic of the Ace of Swords. Sometimes we get a glimpse of truth so dramatic a rush of insight so intense that we cannot possibly ignore what we've learned. An important fact clicks into place. Our perspective shifts just enough to reveal an elusive answer. An offhand comment causes our minds to reassemble information in a new way. In these moments, we are channeling the power of the Ace of Swords. It may be a theory or notion that changes our trajectory, alters our reality, or pushes us to adjust and move forward with a new sense of determination and ambition. In this crackle of lightning, everything changes. The Ace of Swords challenges our assumptions, which at times are sharp and energizing, and in other moments feel heavy, awkward, even overwhelming. Boy, have I been working with that energy. Overwhelmed. Sometimes we may struggle to process this realization, may even wish that we could forget or ignore what we have discovered. It's not always clear where this path will lead, but in spite of our uncertainties, this ace prompts a desire for new revelations, pushing us to ask difficult questions, examine things with fresh eyes, initiate hard conversations. Aces and ones always begin new journeys, and with the suit of swords, we are challenging assumptions, pushing our intellectual self past our natural limits, and identifying an issue or object. Where other aces may feel inspiring, exciting, or generative, the Ace of Swords can be intimidating. It represents a mentally rigorous task, a demanding energy, a test of our strength and courage. The Ace of Swords is rarely playful, but instead requires scrutiny, assessment, and careful evaluation. Yet we may also find a curious desire stirring within us, kind of invigoration that we can't deny. Our eyes have been opened. A new path extends before us, and in following this line of questioning, the possibility of all that we may discover feel endless and infinite. I like those cards. Thank you, Arlen, for delivering them to us. And thank you, Monte, for being born on this day so I could use you as the scapegoat that you are as a Capricorn, the escape goat, for Arlen to bring information into the world, and to you if you want it. And if you don't, then, I'll send you this video link and you can watch it or not. We might call this one the World Healing Tarot Happy Birthday Monte. We might call it the full Monte. All right. So we have this last part, which is to ask the higher self to assist all the souls that had remained at the event to combine with that part of the soul that had remained at the event, that returned to the event, to combine with that part of their soul that remained at the event, and bring that combined soul into their body through their crown in present time with all of its wisdom, power, clarity, compassion, curiosity, and kindness. And ground that with peace into the earth, into the healing center of the earth, healing the minds and hearts of the planet. And I ask all those souls to open up a portal for the delivery of the new energies into the earth at this time, and I ask that these new energies be brought in through us now into the earth, into the healing center of the earth, and once there, I ask that they be activated and fill the earth with these new energies to really change the vibration. We just keep doing this over, and that this is the third time today. There might be more. I let the universe know that this has been done and that it's good. And I let you know the gratitude I feel for this work you're doing with me. Those of you who are really doing this work with me, I feel much gratitude for it. And I hope the cards are useful for you in just awakening more and more to this new world that we're helping to create by bringing these new energies in. Okay, that's it for now. And let's see if I can see 19 minutes, not bad. And now can change more and more and more every moment. All right, now let's go.